Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a top 10 unmatched fighters list. So, in case you don't know what Unmatched is, it is a board game where various characters from literature, folklore, fairy tales, history, and even some licensed characters battle it out in what is essentially a fighting board game. There are plenty of reviews out there, so I suggest you watch one of those before you watch this video so that we can have a basic understanding of the rules. So let's get to it. So, number 10, we have the Raptors from Jurassic Park. So, one thing that really makes me like these guys is just they're the first multi-hero in the game. I don't know if there will be more, but I hope there is more. Um, So yeah, I really like the whole gimmick where you have to kind of like gang up on the opponent because they're pack hunters, and yeah, I also like them. I also like the freaking Raptors. That's just fun. All right, next up we have Jekyll and Hyde. I really like Jekyll and Hyde, not only as a character, but also via his play style. I really like how like it's he's almost like a two-in-one character with how Jekyll is very defensive while Mr. Hyde is very offensive. It's just a very neat little gimmick that he has going on. He's sort of like a two he's like two characters mashed into one. So that's Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Next is the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man I also really like as a character, and I really like his whole uh, mist token gimmicks where he can teleport throughout the map and it gives him extra defense. Like, even though he's technically not invisible, because, well, his figure is, well, visible, they really managed to make it feel like you're attacking wind, basically, because he's constantly teleporting. When he's in the fog, he gets extra defense, almost like he's harder to hit. It's just very creative, and I love it. Then next up, we have Beowulf. This guy is a powerhouse, and he adds sort of a currency, like a rage currency to the game that you could kind of spend for to like activate some abilities. But the only downside is that you have to take damage in order for those things to act, in order to get rage and stuff. But that that is definitely a price worth taking in order to get rage because he can do some crazy abilities with that. Also, his figure is freaking cool. All right, next up we have Bigfoot. This guy runs fast and hits hard, and I love him because of it. I also really like his figure. It's probably the best figure in the game, and I just really think Bigfoot is cool. Like, he's I also know like one of my friends really likes to main Bigfoot, so yeah, that's him. Next up we have Deadpool. So yeah, Deadpool. Oh crap. Hold on. So yes, Deadpool is very, very fun. He's so chaotic and random that it makes him kind of powerful yet underpowered at the same time because it's just you really don't know what you're going to get with him, and that's what makes him so much fun. He may not be the most balanced character, but I feel like that was kind of intentional. Yeah, so there's Deadpool. Okay, next up we have King Arthur. He's considered underpowered by a lot of the community from what I've seen, but personally, me and my friends have actually had pretty good winning streaks with him. Uh, he's very tanky. He hits hard, and he could tank a lot of damage. The only downside is that he has a tendency to run out of cards quickly. But if you boost your attack strategically, then King Arthur can be a real powerhouse. Now we're at the top three. Number three, Sinbad. I really like his voyage gimmick. He can move around the map quickly, and his cards can really deal a lot of damage once you have a lot of those voyage cards in your discard pile. I've had a lot of fun with him, and he's probably going to be one of my mains for a while. Now, number two, Little Red. Her basket gimmick is like one thing I really like about her deck. It's like trying to solve a puzzle. while you're playing this game. Like, you have to like discard your cards in a certain order, and once you pull it off successfully, you can get some crazy abilities to happen, and it's just really satisfying to pull off. And I really like this interpretation of Little Red Riding Hood. So yeah, that's my second favorite. Number one, Muldoon from Jurassic Park. I really love his trap gimmick. He's probably the character I've had the most success with when it comes to playing unmatched games. All my friends despise this guy, but I personally really like him. I love placing down the traps, and it's just such a cool gimmick. He's definitely one of the more unique characters in the game so far. So those are my top 10. If you want an honorable mention, I'd say Bruce Lee. Let me go get his miniature real quick. There we go. So yeah, currently there are 20 characters in Unmatched, with a lot more on the way. This list could change within like a year or so, so I may make an updated version of it. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.